Hi guys, welcome to your Abs, Buns, and Guns. This is your pendulum series. So as always for class, you're gonna bring in your ankle weights if you have them. Of course, if you don't, you can go without. But if you've been working with me through all of volume 1 of Abs, Buns, and Guns, and now we're into volume 2, I encourage you to leave the ankle weights on for the whole series, the whole sequence today. In terms of your dumbbells, you're gonna grab a medium or a heavy set of weight. So I have 10 pounds. I could maybe do this with 15s, but I don't have 15. So I'm gonna go with 10 today. You don't need a light set. So we're just gonna use it for the upper body section. You're not gonna use it any other point with the leg series, just when we go into upper body. So I really want you to challenge yourself and go heavier and get that nice upper body pump when we get to it. Let's get started. Ankle weights are on to begin. Feet are gonna be flat on the floor. You're gonna start in your Pilates stance. Feet are hip width distance, parallel, facing forward, slightly forward of the knees. Arms are down by the sides. Take an inhale to prepare. As you exhale, pull the belly button in towards the spine and then tilt the pelvis. So now you start to roll the hips up into your bridge. You make a straight line at the top, knees, hips, shoulders. Inhale, breath. Exhale, control. So you're still using and activating the core to roll the spine back down. Inhale at the bottom. Exhale, tilt the pelvis, and then you feel the low back press into the mat there just for that second while you roll up, and then again while you roll down. So you're controlling the movement of the spine, the stability of the pelvis, and just starting to activate the core, squeezing through the inner thighs, matching movement with breath. Last one, you're holding at the top, keeping the bridge position, palms pressed down. Lift the right leg to a tabletop, left leg to tabletop. So we're just gonna alternate from side to side. Allow the sternum to drop. So if you notice that there's a lot of puffing out of the chest and you're creating more of a back bend, I want you to drop the sternum and imagine from your shoulder blades, your bra strap, ladies, on up is gonna rest on the floor. Everything down is lifted. Keep pulling the abs in and up. And you're starting to feel the weight that's on the legs, the added weight that we don't normally carry around with us. Here for 5, 4, 3, palms pressed down, 2. Last one, keep the right leg there. Lower the hips slow, down and lift. Down for 2 to 3 counts. Nice and slow. As soon as the hips touch the floor, you drive back up through the left foot. So we're gonna engage the hamstrings and the glutes on the left side. Trying to keep the right leg in a tabletop position. Careful that the knee doesn't come towards the chest to counterbalance. 5, 4, 3, 2, back is flat. Last one, up and hold, little pulse, just 10, 9, halfway down, all the way up for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release the hips, extend both legs long. Hands are gonna go behind your head. Your legs can be together or slightly separated. Take an inhale. As you exhale, both legs are gonna pull in at the same time. Head and shoulders lift, and then a tiny reverse curl. Extend and lengthen. Exhale. So I'm pulling both knees in. This is a double leg pull, and then adding that tiny little rock to lift the hips, lift the tailbone off the floor, and then you control on the way back down. This is slightly different than how we would normally take it. I want you to actually bring the knees towards the chest, towards the shoulders. You can always leave the head on the floor. It'll look like this. Or you can add the abdominal curl. For 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Place the feet back on the floor. Now we're gonna push off both feet. You're gonna march again. 2 feet to 1 foot. So the only difference is now we're adding the lowering and lifting of the hips, the flat back bridge. Elbows drive into the floor. The arms are about 45-degree angle from the side of the body. Last 10. You know what's coming. We gotta hit the other side and just even it out. Tabletop the leg, shin parallel. 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Up and hold. Left leg is lifted this time, down slow. lift, squeeze. Slow on the way down, control, and then dynamic drive. Right heel into the floor. Re-engage. Squeeze your butt, squeeze your core. Almost there. Little pulses to finish. In 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, up and hold, little pulse, down and up. Small, release, and then squeeze again. Lift, lift, lift. Let it burn for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ooh, release the legs. Now you're gonna take the right leg and the left leg, but it's on a slight diagonal, so it's not straightforward. I'm gonna open to the right corner of the mat. Left leg is gonna cross over the right. Hands go behind the head, inhale. As you exhale, you bend the knee to the ceiling, lift the head and shoulders, and we've got a little développé. So we're brushing up and down the right leg with the left toes. Think about sending the knee to the ceiling, and then the toes to the ceiling. Head and shoulders lift on the exhale, elbows wide. And then the further you take your right leg out to the side, the harder it's gonna be for your core and the balance, because the left leg has to cross all the way. So you're scissoring the leg super tight, squeezing through the inner thighs, stacking the ankles. You got about 20 seconds. And we're gonna keep moving with our core here before we hit the other side. Fully exhale, empty out. Press, lengthen, imprint, lower back into the mat. Take any tension out of the head, neck, and shoulders. 2, 1. Now you're gonna lift the left leg, then the right leg towards the center. Extend the left leg on the left diagonal, right leg cross. So I'm just pulling in the center and then extending the legs. We're going side to side. You're gonna feel certain parts of your core, especially your obliques, as the legs extend to the side. So the core is trying to keep everything stable and counterbalancing the different weight and shift and angles of the body. Exhale. Whole body comes up, just like an accordion. It meets in the center, and then it extends, and you get super long. 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, keep the legs over to the left right away. Right knee, right toes. And then it crosses, extends over the left. And make sure you're really scissoring the legs so that it's not just next to it, it's actually crossed on top of the leg. You get about 45 seconds. Keep the point of the toes. That's to create more length through the legs. If we were to flex, like so, that would actually contract more of the quads. It's not really what we're looking for just yet. 20 seconds. I know these are a little bit longer, but that's on purpose. Feel the burn through the upper abdominals, and then feel the stability through the pelvis and the lower core. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Bring the legs back through center. Plant both feet on the floor. Palms down or elbows down. Hips up, find your bridge. Scoop the hips underneath you, one long line. You're just gonna walk forward 4 steps. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is keeping it small. Walk back. 2, 3, 4. Walk forward. 4, 3, 2, 1. Walk it in. 4, 3. You're activating the hamstrings here. Advance. You walk out bigger steps. The legs go almost straight. And you can get on the heels to make it a little bit easier and more accessible. 2, 3, and you'll notice the legs are almost straight, and you're gonna get that burn right into the hamstrings. 20 seconds, walk. 2, 3, 4, walk it in. 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it out. 4, 3, 2, 1. Extend in. 2, 3, 4. Last set. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower the hips, extend the legs. This time the arms are out in a T. Palms down. You pull both legs together. So we go for that double knee pull. Extend the legs. Now you're going to roll up, articulate through the spine. Just a soft bend through the knees as you come up. Reach the arms forward, and then exhale, articulate, and roll down. Arms T open again. Exhale. This time the head and shoulders stay on the floor. Sweep forward, side. So this becomes really challenging with your head on the floor even, because the tendency is going to be for the spine to want to come up off the floor, because you're working in a neutral spine and then you're trying to get the back flat. So this is all core, lower abdominals. Zip the legs together like it's one piece. And then roll up, roll down. Modification. You can always pull in one knee at a time. So you can always go right, left, roll up halfway, all the way down. Final 15 seconds here. Just keep the legs together. Shoulders press into the mat, back flat. For 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Roll all the way back up. We get right into our leg series. So you're going to come into your triangle seat. Your right leg is in front. Your left leg, your back leg is wrapped behind. You can always place your right palm down. You're going to kick your right leg